Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. L.ANOIRE'in yeni bir bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Bundan önceki bölümde yine departmanımızı değiştirip bize farklı olayların cinayet türlerinde görev almamızı istediler. Bir iki şirketin birleşerek içerisinde farklı şahısların, iki şahsı yakaladık ve soruşturmamızda birini tutukladık. Adamlar bilerek kasti olarak işte gaz, yani daha doğrusu doğal gaz sistemlerinde bilerek bir arıza yaratıp patlama yaratarak insanların ölmesine sebep oluyorlardı. Onlardan birini yakaladık. Yeni bölüme geldik. Umarım bu bölümde artık departmanımızı değiştirmezler. Sürekli fırça yiyip duruyoruz. Çalışmadığımız departman kalmadı herhalde. Bu bölümde neler olacak görelim. Evet, yine manyağın biri.
House fire, bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Bunlar da var ya, rütbeli, emri veriyor.
Did you read about the Trail State case in the papers? That's a detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything they got. If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
Hey, you think those vice boys get any on the side?
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
I want to make comments. You know you make it.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you, Hirsch. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any unit in the vicinity, a citizen reports
Shit,
at 459.
Chap.
They're now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 to identify.
Car 11K responding.
11 King Roger, at 459. They're now at 38 North Catalina Street, code 2.
Cops! Shit!
Stop! LAPD!
Oğlum sen kamyonsun ya.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Enough games, folks. Take this guy out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Get in close and steer him off the car.
Are you liquored up? But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
Bunlar da ev gözetlemeye başladı. Kimi kadının altının fotoğrafını çeker, kimi ev gözetler. Kimi ölen kadının rujunu alır, öper. Kimi ben yok yangın seviyorum, yangın izlemeyi seviyorum der. Garip dünyalar arası. Herkesin farklı fantazileri var.
You're behind the wheel.
Gel sür ya.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Ne oluyor oğlum gene ya? Oğlum bu ne ya?
Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family. Okay. Anything else? To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Moved?
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Oğlum bu ne ya? Heykel gibi kalmışlar ya.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Ya bu nasıl iş ya? Ev sönmüş ama hala yanıyor gibi bu arada. Yatak odasında hiçbir şey kalmamış. Anası ki, evin deposu bu galiba.
Another day, another dollar.
What are they doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Ananı sikeyim ya.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the pigs.
Paramparça oldu ya. Şok oldum anasını satayım. Adam da morali bozuldu. Kaçtı.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
Evin dışını da
I
gezelim.
haven't done this for years.
Got friends who
You
work
don't look like a fireman, son.
about $5.
Bak burada da bir şey var mesela.
Looks like the same model.
Biz bu Vanlı'yı yakalamamış mıydık daha önce? Artık sikeceğim onun da belasını ha. Al işte.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Evet. Bütün psikopatlarla bu doktor ilgileniyor galiba ama. Bunu da bulduğumuz iyi oldu. Ben de gideyim komşularla konuşayım.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Niye direkt soruyu sormadan cevap verdin?
And then what happened?
It was like Pearl Harbor with bits of the house raining down. Blew out all of our windows to face the place.
I'll have a patrolman come by and take your statement. Hopefully you'll be a little bit more cooperative with him.
Come on, kid. I'm doing my best here. You were talking about the competition, right? Catalina Island? I've got one of the flyers in the kitchen if you're interested.
You smoke heavily, Mr. Foreman?
No. I never touched tobacco. Why do you ask? What the hell? Those aren't mine.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Komşuya ayar oldum amına koyayım.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Amcık sanki patlama olurken saatini yalan söylediğin gibi oldu. Yok biz uyuyorduk falan da. Ağzını siktiğim seni.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
This is awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind?
There it is.
I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go. We are not going.
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
You know they're involved somehow. You expect me to turn my back on it?
You're a big boy. Hey.
I got a call back to that Universal Chorus line.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Niye şekil yapıyorsunuz yarrağım o zaman? Kadına bak ya.
Like a cigar. Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs, We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
What's your connection to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
It's an organization of civic-minded individuals whose goal is to make the city a better place for its inhabitants. Something I was proud to be asked to join.
Oğlum niye çarpı yedik ya? Adamın yüzünden de bir şey anlaşılmıyor, neyse.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
2 families are dead, Mr. Monroe. This isn't a question of criminal liability. We're looking at conspiracy to commit murder.
Do you know who you're talking to, son? You want to use incendiary language like that with me? I suggest you should leave immediately.
We've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
I think you're being less than candid, Mr. Monroe. You're building these homes to some timetable. You're under pressure to get rid of the holdouts.
And how exactly do you think you can prove that in a court of law, detective? Every developer is under time pressure, son. On one hand, you got the investors who want a return. On the other, the purchasers who want what they paid for. That's business. Now, are we finished?
We need something to go on. Otherwise, more people will get hurt, and you'll keep losing houses.
Well, I want to help in any way I can, officers. The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it might be one of them? I have a list of their names if it'll be of any help. My secretary will provide you with the list. On your way out.
Oğlum ben hiçbir şey anlamadım bu işten ya. Vallahi var ya oyunun sonunda tekrar ya bu doğru cevaplar nasıl verilmiş.
Glad to be of help, officers.
Ya sus
What's
sen
the
de.
story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still...
Your boss is a fine man.
That's the swine. Look at it.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thank you.
No more information. Thank you. I think his name is Phelps. before that case, that poor lady.
They can make a claim to the department.
Look it up.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
You better be insured.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Yine Allah'ın dağına görev verdi herhalde.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
You're gonna kill someone.
Sövmeyeceğim diyorum.
is 11K. We'll handle the call at Main Street.
11K, your 211 is at the Bank of Arcadia, 253 Main Street.
Hands off! I'm sick!
Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
Two guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. Vag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you know!
Not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot.
Try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. I need to be closer, Phelps. Go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down. No! You gotta get me closer.
Kardeşim bir şarjör bozacaksın. Tekerleğe değdiremedin mi artık? Ay dedektif suyuna sokam seni.
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up. Put your hands where I can see them.
Adamlara 2 şarjör mermi boşalttı, tekerleğe denk getiremiyormuş. Biraz daha yakına gider misin diyor. Kolunu karşı sürücünün artık penceresinden sokman lazım yani o mesafeden. Allah için götürür müsün bizi, yeter ya.
Can you drive to this one?
Zaten sorularda başarılı olamıyorum. Moralim bozuldu ya. Hayret bir şey ya. Vallahi arkadaşlar ayar oldum ya. Belki var ya her bölümü %100 bitirme challenge gibi bir oyun şeyi çekebilirim bu oyun için. Baştan. Tamam bunları da yüklerim ama
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
ya abi yine mi ev yaktılar ya?
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a fray.
mouth son of a bitch!
Come on, then! That's done it. We're gonna have to pass it back.
Kime şekil yapıyorsunuz polise?
I'm gonna beat you right in the mouth. Oh, you're going down, you.
Kamera bozuluyor bu arada. Bak. Adama vuracağım, vuramıyorum. Hayırdır oğlum, niye polise
Good thing
saldırıyorsun?
you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Bu ne oğlum? 3 blok mu yandı? 1, 2. Oğlum sokak yanmış lan. Arkadaş ya. Ne diyeyim ki? Ne diyeyim? Yok ne yapacağız? Tek tek hepsini gezeceğiz mi? Girişleri yok, bir şeyleri yok.
Look around.
So what next?
Not much left, but it's worth a shot.
Etrafa bak diyor. Şimdi üstünde dumanı tüten 3 yer var. Biri o. Biri şu köşede. Biri de bu. Vallahi var ya çok artık yani ben ne bileceğim hangisinde ipucu var. Burada bir sürü ev var. Ya arkadaşlar ben bir tavsiyede bulunacağım. Bu oyundan zevk almak istiyorsanız gireceğim yani bölümü oynamadan önce gidip YouTube'dan izleyin ya. Yani bu yani oyuncuya eziyettir yani bu yaptıkları. Yani adam nereden bilecek yani? Yakındaki partnere soruyorum. Diyorum ki etrafta bir şey kalmamış ama sen yine de bak diyor yani. Ya bu mantıklı değil yani ben söyleyeyim. Burada 10 tane ev yanmış. Komple bir sokağa yakmışlar yani ben hatta karşıda da yanmış bir ev var. Burası komple site galiba.
These poor bastards. They got every reason to be angry. You guys should take a look around.
Ne buldu bizimki?
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. You got an idea, Hotshot?
Şimdi şey bulamıyoruz. Adamları
I
suçluyoruz.
love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful
Ya gelme buna sen de artık be.
still there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. I'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Amına koyayım her departmandan siktir yedik ya.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
Kelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Virgil. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
Galiba çözemedik ha olayı, şaka maka.
KGPL calling the car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that. I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of
Let's
problem.
take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Saw his picture in the paper.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Mermileri yanına almış.
He's clearly armed. Definitely gives him opportunity.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit! He's seen us.
Cops! Again!
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in, get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Bana koydu bütün trafiği.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him.
Oğlum nasıl elektriği kessin lan?
Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman. Don't go to sleep on me. Get it close. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole. Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
The hell kind of desk do you think I'm running here, Phelps? You think you could waltz around this city starting riots, harassing pillars of the community, and wantonly destroying the property of the LA Transit Authority? I don't care if you're not happy slumming it in this squad. You either get yourself squared away or hand in your goddamn badge. You're on street duty until further notice. Get out of my sight!
Ben var ya bizim adamın yerinde olsam canımı alın da kurtulayım falan derim ya.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Dört tane soru varmış. Hiçbirini okeyleten şey yapamamışım, çözdürememişim. Yani var ya arkadaşlar, gerçekten moraliniz bozulur. Ben hani bunu burada enter'a basmadan önce söyleyeceğim gerçekten. Yani bu oyun, evet, dedektif oyunlarını seven insanlar için hani gerçekten çok kıymetli bir oyun. Bakın oyunda mesela keşfettiğim birçok şey var. Mesela araba kullanıyorsunuz. Direksiyonu sağa sola çevirdiğiniz zaman bile araç eski olduğu için böyle gıcırtı seslerine kadar yapmışlar. Şehir çok canlı. Aynı zamanda hani oyunda gerçek yüz ifadesi kullanabilen bir, hani bununla uğraşmışlar. Gerçekten büyük bir emek var oyunda. Ama gerçek bir dedektif gibi düşünmek istiyorsanız elinize bir kalem ve bir defter alıp bulduğunuz her şeyi siz de not edip, hatta taba bile, yani insanlar arasında geçiş yaparken bile, defterleri kontrol ederken bile, işte atıyorum, her şeyde çok iyi bir şeye ihtiyacınız var. Yani ben o kadar insanı, adresi, her şeyi aklımda tutamıyorum ve hata yapıyorum. Hatta yani ipucu gösterirken bile acaba bu adamla ilgili miydi bu ipucu deyip basıyorum. Soruya cevap alamıyorum. Çünkü şey diyorlar size, hani bunu nasıl kanıtlayacaksın diyor sana işte sorguladığın kişi. Onunla alakalı bir şey olduğunu düşünüp basıyorsunuz, normalde doğru olduğunu düşünüyorsunuz ama işte yanlış oluyor. Güzel bir bölümdü. Bu adam da bu arada yanlış yapıyor. Zaten ailesinden olmuş. Bence suç örgütünün içinde bulunduğu bir kadınla birlikte görüşüyor. Yani bence doğru değil. Evet, bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere.